Thank you, Jason David Frey.
And Mr. Saban.
That's Tom.
And that's Chris.
Life lessons Power Rangers have taught us.
And they're important, so stay tuned.
It's PRNT time. Welcome, Rangers,
To this episode of
PRNT,
your source for all things
Power Rangers.
In this episode, we talk about life lessons we've learned from watching Power Rangers.
That's right. While browsing the internet,
We found an article by a guy named Eric Ravenscraft.
Ravenscraft, I hope we're saying that right.
Ravenscraft.
We thought it would be a good discussion topic. If you would like to read the full article, we put the link down in the description.
Right. So, before we get started, I know you're thinking, Power Rangers, fight scenes, good versus evil. How could there be life lessons? But I assure you, they're there.
I love you, JDF.
So we each picked 2 life lessons, our own life lessons that we chose, and we're going to talk about each one.
That's right. The first one we're going to talk about, one I picked out. We're going to go back and forth. The one I picked out was, with the right friends, you can accomplish anything.
It's true.
You see that a lot with the Power Ranger teams itself. But the people I want to talk about most is Bulk and Skull. At the beginning they were bullies together. Right. They were jerks, but they grew up to the point where they became junior police officers, and they got through that together. And it was because they stuck together that it's because they stayed together they were able to accomplish their dreams. And to kind of realize that in my real life, this show right here, PRNT, it was an idea of mine that was inspired by something my wife had told me. I came and I presented the idea to Tom.
And I went, what?
And with the right friends, I was able to accomplish this TV show. So we were able to accomplish TV show because we're friends.
So for my first life lesson, I chose don't ever stop fighting for what you believe in. Throughout the Ranger series, we've seen Rangers been defeated a few times. In Mighty Morphin, of course, the powers were taken, and then they received the ninja powers.
Right.
That didn't stop the Rangers from continuing to fight on what they believed in. But the big one that comes to mind is going from Turbo into In-Space Rangers. Divatox actually defeated the Turbo Rangers, blew up the command center.
Divatox
got rid of Zordon, who's already gone now, and everything. And the Rangers were
Divatox.
But that didn't stop them. They chose to go into space and find Zordon, even without their powers. Now, granted, they found Andros, and Andros gave them new powers, so on and so forth. But they never stopped fighting for what they believed in. And I think that's something that we all need to remember.
That's right, yeah. Now, start playing your favorite Sandra Bullock song, because Sandra Bullock isn't a musician, is she? She's an actress.
She's an actress,
yeah. I messed that up.
Yeah.
Who's the one I'm thinking of, Tom?
I don't know.
Well, I don't want to sing the song because I don't want to get sued.
Right.
So, play your favorite sad song for this one, because my life lesson is you matter.
Yes.
Even you.
And you too.
Not you. I'm kidding. You matter too.
Everybody matters, Chris.
And you see this again.
Sarah McLaughlin.
Sarah McLaughlin, thank you.
Yes.
We love you. So, you matter. whether you are a fighter, whether you are a thinker, whether you are the funny guy to make people laugh, no matter who you are meant to do something positive on the earth, and you are meant to contribute something. In my own personal life, I am the funny guy. I'm kind of a thinker. I'm not too strong, but just because I'm not a fighter, just because I'm not strong, that doesn't mean I'm not important.
How many Rangers have not been strong fighters?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Billy, again, one of my favorites. So you matter is a fantastic life lesson that Power Rangers has taught me.
For my second lesson, I chose one that may be hard for some of you to hear, but it's important nonetheless, and that is to follow the leader. We all want to be leaders, of course, but not all of us can be. So it's important to remember who your leaders are and to follow them. SPD is a great example of this. When forming B Squad, Sky, of course, wanted to be the Red Ranger, and it's known that the Red Ranger is typically the leader. But instead of choosing Sky, Doggy Kruger chose a kid off the street named Jack. And we saw that power struggle between Jack and Sky because Sky wanted to be the leader and couldn't understand why Jack was chosen, and Jack abused his power a little bit.
Yeah, definitely in the beginning.
Yeah, for sure, as the Red Ranger. But as the series progressed, we saw Sky's attitude and Jack's attitude, for that matter, change into a mutual respect for each other. So I think if Sky had realized that Jack was the leader and had chosen to respect him sooner, I think their friendship would have been a lot more smooth.
Right.
And this is definitely something in my life that I've had to learn with. I have ideas, yes, but the leader is the leader for a reason, and they were chosen by higher ups for that reason. So it's my job to respect them as that leader. So one that's hard to comprehend for some of us, but one that is important nonetheless. Follow the leader.
Well, thanks for sticking around. If you click here, you can like us on Facebook.
And if you click here, you can follow us on Twitter. And as always, our hope is that the power will always protect you.
Let's power down. Theme song insert here. Theme song insert here. Welcome, Rangers,
To this episode of
PRNT,
your source for all things
Power Rangers. Is it me?
Well, Rose on the internet. Oh, I do an episode summary, don't I?
A little bit.
A little bit, okay.
And take 2 of the actual episode. Welcome, Rangers.